Yeah. Wait, sorry, what was that?
Yeah, we have tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers?
For Wave B of pools, we are playing out tiebreakers. There is a three-way tie between Ethan Grayson and Derek Dollars, and they will be playing best of one tiebreakers.
How is it? So why wasn't there a tiebreaker for you then?
Because we didn't decide before the event to do playing out the tiebreakers, and we didn't want Eric to feel screwed over. And
So this was decided between Wave
This was
A and Wave
decided
B?
between Wave A and Wave B because
Crazy.
we announced it to every single player. They all knew before
They
they
announced
started
it to
playing.
me? What about me?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
All of the players were made aware that tiebreakers would be played out for Wave B pools because it's better for the event. It's just better for the event.
That's hype. I'm looking forward to being able to commentate that.
Yeah,
It's gonna
more
be
games.
exciting.
I'm all for it. Yes.
What's up?
Yes. Ariels, come explain it.
Do you want to just take the mic for a second?
What's up?
All right. So what's going on? Three-way tie. Derek, Gray, Ethan. Bottom two, I believe that's Gray and Ethan, are going to play a best of one. Loser stays and plays Derek.
Winner stays and
Winner
plays
stays?
Derek.
Okay.
It's always winner stays.
I thought it was loser because it's always...
Come say it, buddy.
I would like to say a word about tiebreakers.
How do you feel? Okay.
This only helps you, right?
I know.
Which
You're
is
welcome,
why-
by the way.
All right, well, let's call me both. All right, I have to win another set, best of one or not. All right, first both.
Yep.
I would be. I mean, like I know it benefits me, and I think that's very funny. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also like, I don't know if it was game count. I was like, whatever. You know. But I'm truly happy I get to play more Ultimate.
But it's tough because it's a three-way with you guys where you all beat each other.
That's the only time game count ever matters.
Yeah.
And I feel like the argument for why it shouldn't is because in no other bracket format would ever dropping a game in a set you win send you to losers. There's no double elim format where that would happen. There's no other format where that would matter ever. It's only round robin.
Yeah.
And we have the time. We have so much time. So
I'm just happy.
I'm excited.
I'm
It's
just
gonna be so cool.
Excuse me. I'm kind of just happy. I first of all I get to play more alt, but two, I do have a chance of getting first in my pool somehow, which would be really funny considering how shit I played in Gauntlet stage or in bracket outside of the D Money set. Poor Verm though. Verm almost made it the four-way tie. Four-way tie?
I don't think that's possible.
Three-way.
Yeah, no, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have been guaranteed. Oh, okay. So instead of instead of three tiebreakers, it would be two if Verm won.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy, bro. But yeah, so I get to play more Incineroar and more Steve.
So is it you and Ethan first, I believe?
I have no idea.
I believe it would be you and Ethan first.
I really.
Yeah.
Get back out there, buddy.
Okay, I won game one, right? Certainly, I just do it. Wait, so what?
I could feel that like you hadn't been playing that Ethan.
Oh yeah.
It on you.
So hopefully I'm a bit more warmed up now. I don't know what Derek was thinking going junior.
Yeah. We were like thinking about it as well. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Maybe it was all for the Maybe it was all for this very moment. Yeah. Sorry. Maybe it was all for this moment. Maybe he knew.
Your name's on the stream, man. You got to get you in there.
We can get up close and personal, right?
Sir,
like this.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what adjustments are you looking to make against Ethan in this run back?
I want to camp him way more. I think a big thing was I was just kind of like running forward and hitting him and trying to hit him, and it failed miserably. I always got stuffed out in like a lot of situations. I'm going to play a lot more Zaire heavy, go for a lot more just like layer 2 stuff. Me? Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
All
I was
right.
gonna
Can't
tell
like
you the
say it?
same thing, so
Yeah.
I'm glad you realized that. Ethan's very good at boxing in a lot of ways that a lot of Steves aren't.
Yeah.
He hit the up tilt button, and then it's hard.
Are you talking about Steve hitting the up tilt button?
He hits the up tilt button, and then it's
He didn't get him
tough.
to that point though, because the way that he was jumping in on him unsafely was just okay. I'm just gonna bat you with an up air, back air, or forward air.
Yeah.
But Zero Suit has good rebuttals for dealing with grounded up tilt. She has.
It's
Zero,
forward
she
air,
has
mostly.
side B.
Oh, you mean like from away? I mean like once you get like in a shield pressure scenario, then up tilt becomes the most evil move of all time.
Yep. But that wasn't really a scenario that came to pass in that first set with them. If he can get Ethan to play more grounded, then maybe he has to deal with that scenario.
Yeah.
But they were it was so air-to-air heavy, and Ethan was winning that.
Winners,
All right. Will stay.
the winner shall stay. So it is Gray versus Ethan first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
Sure is.
Gray versus Ethan first, and then the winner of this shall face against
Derek Dollars.
Derek Dollars.
This is just a crazy scenario. You're basically doing Gauntlet before Gauntlet. It's a baby Gauntlet.
Yep. I mean, in Summit-like formats, it happens a lot. I think last year it happened in one of the pools, and this year it's happening in 2 of the pools. There's odds are it probably happens in like 25% of pools. So that it was bound to happen at some point.
Especially when there's only 3 players.
Yes, exactly.
4 players, sorry.
Yeah,
but you play 3 people.
4 players, 3 players who are exceptionally close in skill level, or at least relatively close in skill level.
I would say they're all at about the same skill level.
Here we go, though.
Maybe, you put maybe D-Money up, like, ahead above them, but Ethan has been closing in fast, and Grayson, when he's practiced and playing well, as you saw, he dominated D-Money in that set.
Yeah. But it all comes down to this at this point. And, we talked about, like a gauntlet, and as you said, before, whoever will, come out on top of this mini gauntlet will get to skip the gauntlet tomorrow.
Indeed, they will. Grayson getting caught by minecart. Not punished, though. Lucky him. It's like his birthday. This is a beautiful thing.
Every day is your birthday when he has zero suit flip kick too to eye through disadvantage. And I like the way that Gray is starting out this set. He's playing a lot more, just again not forcing the issue up close with Ethan, letting Ethan pick his options and just responding accordingly. And I love that conversion. That's going to be the stock.
That was great. I mean, the up B probably
It
wouldn't have killed.
On Steve,
yeah,
no.
it probably wouldn't have killed. It would have at least, the block wouldn't have gotten in the way. I think that might have confused some folks. But that was the perfect conversion there. And this lead matters so much against Steve.
In a best of 1 especially.
Yeah.
And Steve has their meteor resources on PS2, so he's not going to have as many of them, and he has really not had time to mine either.
Steve is also one of those characters where it feels like, it gets harder to close the set against them as the game goes on.
Yes.
I mean, you are dealing with a lot more than just Steve. You're fighting against the walls. You're fighting against the mine carts and everything that Steve can do and everything that Steve can change. So this is kind of like a best case scenario for Gray in a little bit.
This is absolutely massive. Not having the powered minecarts, I think, is the biggest thing. Powered minecart is, I feel like it was a big part of why he lost the first set. He just kept getting hit by powered minecart in neutral.
He also was landing into a lot of parry up smashes,
Yeah.
which he's playing at a much more suitable distance to play around them. So every win condition that Ethan had in that first set has not come to pass in this best of 1.
A little bit of these jabs, a little bit of these back airs. Ethan is looking to get this first stop because he only has 1 iron block in the tank right now, and now suddenly we have gold, we have iron. Powered minecarts are on deck.
Powered minecarts are on deck.
And there's that up tilt
There
you're
it
talking
is.
about on shield.
Oh no!
What
the
happened?
helly?
I thought that we saw everything in this bracket. I
Are
guess
they-
we haven't yet.
Okay, we're fine. We're just playing it
We're
out.
just gonna play it.
Which-
If I'm Ethan, I'm asking him to take the stock. I don't
Yeah.
care. In a best of 1, to avoid playing gauntlet, your stock's gone for me, buddy.
Yeah, I respect it though. He was at 0. The odds that he actually
I know.
dies
I'm
there.
just I'm saying
Yeah.
that as if I would actually ever do that in real life. There's no way.
I do love LARPing that way though. That's kind of great.
LARPing as an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Look,
beautiful.
All I'm saying is I would have kicked that guy's butt if he didn't come back to my table.
I'm going to kick your butt.
And Ethan kind of kicking his butt right now. He's
Yeah.
making it back.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, if that caught him there, that would have been lights out. Really big.
Not able to get a jab off of that is now could have possibly gotten a little bit more, and now Ethan, he wants to try and get the stock, and
And that was another big thing that first set was the way he was using Anvil so effectively to get out of disadvantage against Zero Suit was really halting Gray's advantage state. So he hasn't really had opportunities to do that, but Gray just trying to clear it out right now, but just going to get a jab for his trouble on that. But another up smash going to come through finally, but it's not going to be the stock.
yeah,
That might do it.
I'm sure Gray remembers those up smashes from the first set, and the down air going to take it, and not the highest percent for Ethan right now, but also not too low either for an air flip kick thing that we normally expect.
Notably, no diamond.
But and this is the last stock of the set for either of them. Ethan at over 100%. He cannot eat a down smash in the corner. He needs to try to get a diamond in hand. He's probably not going to have one, so it's all going to be about those powered mine carts. Finally gets
There it
diamond
is. There it is.
Look, the pressure is high, and
Oh, no.
all pressure makes diamonds. As now the up kick, the up B not quite going to take the stock just yet. It was fully across the stage.
I don't know how I feel about not building a wall and just building diamonds there. Oh no!
That should have been an up smash. That would have been the game.
Not
Not going for the diamond as you were talking about, but he has him off stage. Finally goes for third, just a little too late, so he still doesn't have it.
That terrible DI, but still lives.
and just ride down. Use that
Gray refuses to punish those up
Okay.
Bs, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter as he wins that game by the hair of his teeth.
That was great up smash. There was a really good parry reshield from Ethan. He recognized that side B was coming out, but he wasn't ready for the situation after.
You know, it started in Gray's favor, and then Ethan came back, even after not taking the stock, these like, from the controller disconnect, which unfortunate. And then they came down all the way to the very end, and it was the up smash that took it. We're seeing everything in this day, and this is only day number 1 of Summit.
So Ethan gets up, and it'll be D-Money sitting back down. And if you're D-Money after how that last Summit, you're like, shit, dude!
Yeah.
Like, I won the pool, and now I have to play the guy that beat the bricks off of me in that set? Like, there's no way he goes back.
No,
right?
no, he's
not
staying.
going
He's
to.
going back to Incineroar.
Especially in a best of 1, you want to be Incineroar.
Yeah, you want to be your main.
But
Yeah.
also, you're Incineroar.
You're also
in a best of
Incineroar.
1.
That's terrifying.
It is.
Guess right 3 times. You win.
Rifflip, do you want to count how many times he wins neutral this game?
How many times has Incineroar won neutral
A
this game?
2, a 3.
I think he's gonna win neutral fewer times than the number of wins that he has on me on my super major. I
Yikes.
still
Yikes.
grimace whenever I look at that.
Nice cell phone, dude.
Ooh. Here we go.
Yeah.
What stage are we on? We on PS2?
I'm sure. No,
Okay.
I think it's small battlefield because I'm hearing the Tekken.
Oh, okay, huge,
Yeah.
huge.
Whatever that song is, Kurtz. I think it's called.
Did we see them go to small in this matchup in the last set?
Yes.
Or-
Oh, it might be Battlefield. They did open the set on Battlefield. Gray won very dominantly on Battlefield, so I'd be surprised if we went back there.
Yeah. I think we're going to small. These for
Small makes sense for both of them, especially for D-Money.
Let's see.
and it comes up.
We're on
Small
small.
Battlefield.
Ooh, that not comboing stinks. It stinks bad.
I don't know why. That just particularly took me up. It stinks.
It's not good.
That-
Ooh, yucky.
Oh,
That-
ooh, the
that's what I
damage
feel like
starts.
whenever messing with bread and butter, like when you.
What a down air! Did you see the down air?
Yeah, that
on the
was sick.
platform to avoid the side B?
That was nice. Both these guys playing really well to start this game. It looks like a little bit of a reset has been big for D-Money. What? Crazy.
We talked about
upside.
that. We talked about that like 2 months ago. Up air, forward air. Like, I told him to do landing up air after that, but he been going for the up smash is really interesting there.
Yeah, dash attack as well. Kind of a little bit risky, but it is going to pay off for Gray at this point as he might be able to see out this first stock. And no, good air dodge coming out from D-Money to keep himself alive at this point. But now, we saw this from the last set. It's a lot of Gray just waiting for D-Money to swing, to throw out that initial Alolan whip. Who is going to swing first? Who is going to get the stock first?
Gonna be Gray pulling out the side B actually this time. Has D-Money in the corner, just dancing around, waiting for an opening. D-Money not giving it to him. He continues to turtle. You already know a Alolan whip's coming if he stays in that corner for too long.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Gray's movement is looking beautiful here, but I was a little scared with how much empty movement he had. But that back air is going to seal out the stock after the down B.
It does feel like, especially in that little moment, that D-Money is also relying a lot more on these empty movements, on this run-up shield. He's not wanting to give Gray necessarily the satisfaction of swinging first to get hit by those nairs that ZSS just loves so much.
Ooh, he wanted a shield poke there, but he's not going to get it.
And throughout the sets these guys have played today so far, that's the first time Cross Chop is fully connected on stage. D-Money's gone for that a lot, but Gray's always DI'd out. But that's huge in this best of one to keep D-Money alive, and he's starting to build his own lead.
The one time he grabbed, he rolled in. That is so unfortunate. You don't want to see that as Grayson here.
And now ladder combo for ladder combo at Peas. Both of these players want to seal out this second stock. This is a best of one, and the blood pressure's high.
Narrative shield they're sending off stage. That is not the way you want to get sent here.
And another risky grab, gonna punish Gray and put him back off stage. Another Nair gonna force him back off here. This is looking great for D-Money, and he does get the Alolan Whip to take the second stock.
If there's a time for these Alolan Whips to be hitting, it is now. It is to get the first seed in your pool.
Oh, he didn't hit the back air. That would have killed. Absolutely. I am so sure. But that'll take the
that'll
stock.
do it,
Yeah.
Last stock, dead even, best of one. Winner gets to skip the gauntlet stage. The loser still has to play before final bracket tomorrow.
I never thought I'd be saying last stock game one.
Last stock
and,
game
and
one.
this could seal out the set, but here we are. That's a F smash. That's a possible, quick bread and butter link that Gray really wants at this point.
The movement is so clean right now.
They're just dancing around their shield. They don't want to swing first.
Gray is playing perfect right now. But as soon as I say that, he's eating this. Oh my god, he cannot get a Alolan Whip with this revenge stockpile.
How did he get out of that situation alive? How did he get
So
out of there
brave.
unscathed?
So brave. That Nair is the. You know what? You'll
Best
take
case
that.
scenario
You'll
to
take
hit
that.
by there.
As soon as he dashed back, I think we all knew.
We all screamed in unison because we knew it was over.
We
And-
saw the dash in, and oh my gosh. You could hear a needle drop. You could hear.
Derek should be staying, not Grayson. Someone should.
I don't think they're either of them
Production.
need to stay. I think that's just Grayson just being like,
Yeah, that's just sometimes like you gotta sit back after that situation.
That's. We could see another.
why did I do-
Hypothetically, we could see another tie here if Ethan beats Derek.
Oh my
In that
goodness.
scenario, I think.
Wait,
we
are
go-
they all playing each other?
Yeah,
That is how it works. Yes. They all. have to
Oh,
play each
I
other.
thought it was happening like Gauntlet where.
Wait.
No, why are
Ethan
they?
versus Gray?
They shouldn't be playing.
What?
The winner should be playing.
Wait, hold on.
Go stop whatever the hell is happening right now.
What is
Why
go-
would they play again?
They already did their set. Hold on.
What? Yeah, why would they play again?
They will play again if Derek wins this to determine who gets 2 and 3. But
Okay,
Derek needs to play first because he's the only player who hasn't lost.
okay, so
So
so if Ethan wins this, then Gray and Ethan would play again.
If Ethan wins this, it's another three-way.
Yeah,
tie.
it's a three. That's
if
why I
it-
said.
if
another three-way tie.
so if Ethan wins this, they have to do this all again.
Yeah, then Ethan and
if Derek
Grayson
wins
have to
this,
play.
if Derek wins this, then
Let's
Ethan
go,
and Gray have to-
Derek. I don't want to watch
If-
a best of one round robin again.
But the thing is, it's going to be one stock. If we do it again, it'll be a one
Wait, never mind,
stock
that's
best
sick.
of
I,
one.
Never mind, I'm right
yeah,
back in. That's
I'm
how you tell me.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, Grayson would have to beat, or Ethan would have to. No. Yeah, Grayson and Ethan have already played, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Ethan
so
has to
weird.
win
Yeah,
this.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ethan has to win this for it to keep going.
Exactly.
Look, I don't get it. I'm just gonna say let it ride. Let's get the games.
Yeah, it would be. We would go back to Grayson, Ethan then, and it would
And
be
it'd be,
best
and it'd
best
be
of one
stock, which can we talk about how hopeless that would be for Ethan?
That'd be horrible.
One
for his character.
stock as
A
Steve.
big nerf.
Hopeless.
I don't
You
even want to
basically
imagine.
have to just start mining and hope that he can get enough diamond.
That's it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
D-Money's like, one stock? I have to guess right one time?
That's two Alolan whips. That's all that I need.
All right, Ethan fighting for his chance at 1 seed in the pool, fighting to not. Well, he would be the 2 seed. Grayson would be the last seed in this scenario.
I don't really understand how it... I'm just
Right?
thinking about, like, who wins it.
Wait,
right
I'm
now.
forgetting. Grayson beat Ethan.
Yeah.
Okay, no, never mind. Then if Ethan loses this, he's last seed in the pool. Or third
Yep.
seed, sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct.
It's looking okay right now. Him running away is working.
Having those thicker materials on deck on Pokemon Stadium means that Derek's going to have to work his way in more. You have to remember that those revenges can get triggered by minecart if you can get the timing right.
Absolutely.
Get hit that timing light, and suddenly those 2 or 3 interactions that D-Money needs, that suddenly just went down by 1.
That was a lucky roll through that side B. This positioning looked a little funky, but you're really pleased with that good luck if you're Ethan here.
He's still alive, and he's
Oh,
looking
Jesus.
real good on this first stock, like you said, CRB, but again, needs to find this finishing below, trying to not let those minecarts and anvils rip willy-nilly, but he already has diamond in hand on his first stock.
He tried to
Are you
crouch-
dead?
He tried to
yes, you
crouch.
are.
I think he thought he could crouch under the side B, but he
No,
can't do that.
That was like the slightest, a Alolan whip, just like over the blocks. I didn't even think that would hit, but D-Money is the Incineroar master, not me.
Definitely the best Incineroar in the U.S. at this point, without question. Maybe in North America, you could say, if you want to go that far.
Can't think of any others, frankly.
Especially now that, what's his name is gone
Yeah, Sky
from
J.
Mexico. But getting a revenge there on that minecart as we were talking about. So Ethan down a full stock here. What was all Ethan is now all D-Money.
No iron here either. You have diamond, but you need the iron in order to be a threatening presence in neutral. Never mind, Tomahawk F smash. That works too.
That was actually awesome.
Oh,
Who could have been ready for that? But now
Would you have
been ready for that, Ripplip?
I'm not ready for this. I played this guy too much. I'm still not ready for this. Oh, this is the up tilts though, off of the blocks,
That's so big.
and also we were talking about, like, wanting to get these resources, but this is a full resource bar of only stone. These blocks are going to be so hard to clear for D-Money. Nice to see a little more of the camping game coming out from Ethan.
Well, putting himself in the corner against Incineroar is a tough prospect, especially when he has Revenge on deck and a force him into the corner here. But that across the entire stage will not
didn't
get
kill!
it done. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We're good.
good option coming out from D-Money as well to just kind of seal it. Look, he's saying, like, that alone whip, that should have killed, all things considered.
Yeah, just get into the blast zone. Get down to your last stock. You've got another diamond. But not too much as far as resources.
You have to be scared of side B here.
It's piling up, though, like, bit by bit. Every minute that D-Money isn't, like, trying to get rid of those stone blocks means another powered-up minecart for Ethan to use.
Something I've noticed here is that Ethan doesn't seem to know how to punish the landing there on shield. I feel like if he knew how to footstool Anvil in those scenarios, he would be killing him a lot more because he's swinging at it trying to beat it, but it's just not winning out. But he takes that stock anyways with the side B.
Yeah, now you mention that, Ethan doesn't do footstool Anvil.
Oh, no!
Omega dead.
Yeah, you're super dead. And D-Money will be punching his ticket into first seed of the pool, and he will be skipping over the gauntlet stage. Ethan's shaking his head, but man, he played a really great pool today.
He really
played
did.
really well.
No, every single pool, like, today is just full of killers. It feels like, players were, like, perfectly...
Unless you're pool 1, that was all 3-0s from top to bottom.
Good seating on, like, the TOs, like, for that one. Perfect 3-0s. No,
That's what you want to see as a TO. Not this. Not this. You hate to see the tiebreakers as a TO.
So you want to see no hype, all foregone conclusion, nothing but expected outcomes. Quick projected, there you go.
Finish early. No one's going to complain about seeding. That is the perfect pool.